What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, in today's video, I want to give you a quick update on what's happening with Solana because its price does seem like it's getting prepared to make a pretty important move that I want you to be aware of. And so with that said, of course, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade some Solana yourself all the way up to 50x leverage, you can use the Margex link down in the description below. You're going to get up to $10,000 in sign-up bonuses and rewards, and on top of that, access to a $500,000 Casper airdrop that's happening from Margex traders right now. So make sure you do check out the link in the description below to sign up. And when you do sign up, you won't need to KYC, meaning you don't need to give them your personal information. You just sign up, start trading, get some rewards. It's all great. So make sure that you go check that out down in the description below. But what's happening with Solana? So looking at Solana here, what we can see is that we have been, of course, tracking and paying very close attention to if Solana was going to make a break above this micro / midterm trend in which we've been in. Of course, you guys can see ever since July of 2024 to now, we've pretty much been trapped with, below this little resistance level, very similarly to what we saw back here and what we saw back here. And we've been wondering, when are we going to get this move? Because I do think that once we make this move out, it could be a move back up towards $180 that follows. And of course, that's still a beautiful push of 30 to 40%. And so we've been kind of tracking that. That's been the little mission we've been on recently. Well, I told you all in the last Solana update that Solana was going to try to make an attempt at this level and that we needed to watch very closely what was going to happen in here. I told you that if we could use this ascending channel to break this, of course, we could be in a beautiful spot in which even if we pull back, we could continue upwards. But if we fell out of this channel prior to clearing this resistance level, to be on the lookout for some of our lower liquidity levels, first one being $128, the second one being $120. And what you can see is it's honestly pretty crazy. The moment we lost it, we back tested and came back down directly to this previous point of support, now looking to make the next move. So we were pretty damn spot on with this. Now, don't get me wrong, and don't forget, right? At the end of the day, there are still so many things that go into this, right? You have to consider that we still do have Bitcoin leading the market. FOMC meeting is today, so there are a ton of things that are happening. And guys, I will actually let you know, I did talk about my macro Solana thesis over on my second YouTube channel, which is linked in the description down below. And we talked a little bit more about how interest rates and Bitcoin and all that are affecting Solana right now. So make sure you do go check that out to make sure you understand that you can't only look at the charts, but today we're just focused on the charts, right? But looking at it from a technical perspective, let me tell you what I am looking at now and what I'm doing, okay? So where I'm at right now is I'm thinking, okay, we're on a range. Realistically, this is a range. The range is currently between this top side resistance level and this bottom side support in which we just established support on right now. Now, Solana is going to have to break one of these levels eventually. I mean, that's common sense, right? It has to either go up or down. That's pretty obvious. And so now at this given point, there is truly no way of knowing which direction it's going to go, but we can prepare for any direction, and that's what I like to do, okay? So this is my game plan. While Solana is currently within this little zone, I'm actually not going to be doing anything, okay? I'm not buying, I'm not selling, I'm not holding, I'm not trading, or I am holding, I'm not buying, I'm not selling, I'm not longing, I'm not shorting. I'm not doing any of that. I'm literally just going to wait. Because if Solana, for example, does lose this support, which is the higher of the two likelihoods right now, okay, that is the higher likelihood right now. And the reason being is because this macro resistance is going to be stronger than this micro support. Simple as that, okay? And so if Solana's price does lose support here, it's very likely we're going to see Solana head back to $120. Not only is it a macro support zone, but it's the most recent point of support on this trend line, which is historically where you will go. And so because of that, I know that there's a higher chance right now that Solana is going to go back to around 120 rather than say $145 to $150. And that is a bit of a pullback of still, 8 to 9%. So why would I be doing some big buying before a possible pullback of 8 to 9%? There's no need to. We bought Solana the last time here. So you got to keep that in mind. That's the context of this. The last purchases were in this little pullback right here. So we're not rushing any purchases right now, only good ones. And so because of that, if Solana's price does come back down here, I am actually not only going to just be doing some buying, I might open up some long trades with stop losses set around $115 to $110, all of which I'll update you on. Now, that would be a big purchase, okay? That'll be a big purchase if Solana comes back down here. Why? Because every single time, historically, especially this year, that we have come back down to this zone, we have used it as support to continue upwards, and I don't think this time is any different. I would actually say we're closer to a bullish time frame than a bearish time frame. I would say things are a little bit more quote-unquote guaranteed to go up in here this time around, especially than they were around there. And so because of that, I would be doing a big purchase if we come here. Now, if, say, for example, Solana's price proves me wrong, right? Say it proves me wrong and it makes that beautiful break. Maybe we use this, create a cup and handle pattern, and bam, we get a breakout to the upside. I actually will begin doing some dollar cost averaging. Not super big purchases, because the likelihood is, even in the instance in which we get a breakout, we're going to trickle downwards and back test and try to find support and continue upwards. But I would start doing some buying in here. Okay, and so knowing that I'm either going to get a pretty damn good buying opportunity that's going to be equal to, in terms of price, right? The price, if we break out, say if we do this, me purchasing right here is around the same price as where we are right now. But the difference is the opportunity and the likelihood of us going up compared to right here is way higher. So if I could buy around the same price with a much higher chance that we go upwards, why would I not just wait? You get what I'm saying? Why would I not just wait? Or if the price is going to pull back, say we're not going to break out to the upside, but we are going to go down, and I know historically we do find support at this level, why would I not just wait until I can buy at a better time? So no matter what happens, it'll be a better opportunity to buy. And so because of that, that's all I'm doing. I'm sitting back in the waiting to see if we break what side of the range do we break. Do we break the top side or the bottom side of the range? Because either one will provide a better buying opportunity, and it will just depend on, it'll also determine the size of the purchasing that does happen depending on what happens. So currently speaking, I am just sitting back, waiting and watching. So let me know guys in the description, in the comments, what are you doing? Are you buying? Are you holding? Are you shorting? Are you longing? What's your game plan, and where do you think Solana's going from here? How are you feeling about the FOMC meeting? Do you think that's going to impact Solana? Let me know down there, and I'll be talking to you all there very, very soon. Thank you all for tuning in. I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.